Yeah, on some of these it'll be like definitely never had. All right, cherry 7-Up. Never had that. Diet cherry 7-Up. Never had that. Diet 7-Up. What the 7-Up, I've had it. It's a sharp punch in the mouth. A sharp sting. B. Diet AW. What's the point of making diet sodas? Like, I wish I had an analogy for this. I used to have something. A diet soda is like an arrow to the ankle. Like, sure, it doesn't kill you, but it still hurts. I mean, I barely had soda, so I'm not going to have the diet soda variations. Like, what's the point? Diet AW. AW is a good root beer brand. If there's any soda type that I like, it's root beers. I love root beers. Yeah, but again, I've never had it. But AW is a good. AW cream soda, very good. They do cream good. Diet AW, I actually had this one like just in random happenstance. Not as good as a cream one though. And regular AW, awesome. One of the good root beer brands out there. Bark, also good. Bark knows how to do root beer. Again, this is biased towards me, of course, because root beer is my favorite / the best soda type. Canada Dry ginger ale. Wait, what is that? Cranberry ginger ale. What the Canada is so bored they're really experimenting with anything. But yeah, I've never had this one. What do you mean Barks has bite? As in like it's good? Yeah, Barks is one of the like best root beer types. If Barks got a bite, then yeah. Cranberry ginger ale is amazing. I've never had it. I'm not Canadian. Cranberry ginger ale with lemonade? Oh, it's a Christmas time special. Okay. Never had this one. Canada Dry Diet ginger ale. What is diet? What is diet ginger ale? Who needs diet ginger ale even? I mean, I've never had it, but it just seems, why would this even exist? Like Samuel Adams? Is ginger ale even that bad for you that you need a diet version? Pomegranate ginger ale, it's just grenadine premix. It's great for mixing. I mean, I'm not even one to even mix drinks. It is a very stupid concept. Ginger ale, good drink. Canada Dry does it good. This is the one good thing about Canada. They have good ginger ale. Yes, yeah, I bet the sugar content isn't that different, but the taste is pretty good. Classic Coca-Cola. I pay respect to the OGs whenever I do a tier list. But it's at least beer. Oh yeah, Schweppes. That's another one. I never knew how to pronounce that until someone said it. But yeah, even still, Canada Dry is still better than Schweppes. I should agree. Coke Cherry. Now this one's actually pretty good. Even that Coca-Cola has so many different variations. The cherry variation is good. Oh, caffeine free. Then okay, I'll bump it up a little bit. Regular Coke, more like cock, B tier. Coca-Cola Life. What is that? Sweetened with cane sugar and Steve. What the hell is Steve? I've never had this one. I need some more cold water. Hold on. Oh, my image isn't fixed. Hold on. I'm back. Stevia. I've heard of that. I just don't know what it really is. Coca-Cola Orange Vanilla. Never had that. I don't know what this one is. Zero sugar. I don't know what they did with zero sugar, but this one is actually kind of good. On par with cherry Coke. Crushed grape. I don't think I've ever had a crushed drink. Excuse me. I've never had a crush. Out of context, that sounds very sad. But yeah, these crushed drinks, never had them. Diet Coke Feisty Cherry. Okay, I've never had these Coke types. Like this tall, skinny can looks like alcohol. I don't know why soda tries to make itself look like alcohol. Like there are certain root beer brands that look like that are put into beer bottles. There's also certain soda companies that try to make their thing look like cans of alcohol. I don't know why they're trying to do that. I believe it's maybe like some weird mental manipulation. Try to get kids to like ease them into alcohol consumption. Like first they tease them like a bottle that looks like alcohol. So like they make them like get them used to that type of look, and then they try to ease them into alcohol. I think that's what these soda companies are doing because they're partnering up with alcohol companies. That may not be true, but likely. I've had orange Fanta. The only orange soda I've ever had is Fanta, but not Crush. Yeah, and these Coke drinks, never had them. They look like alcohol cans. Orange Crush is the best. I'll take your word on it. Diet Right? Who still drinks Right? Who? I never even heard of these and never will drink these. Who drinks Diet White or Right? Either one. Diet Dr. Pepper. Cherry. Why isn't Orbitz on the list? I don't know what Orbitz is. Apparently the person who made this tier list hates Orbitz. They want to put the Orbitz in the camps. Diet Dr. Pepper, never had it. Cherry Dr. Pepper. Wait, isn't Orbitz a website where you buy airplane flights? Am I thinking of something else? Isn't Orbitz a website for flights? Or hold on. Yeah, Orbitz is a travel fair aggregator website. What are you on about? Orbitz is a failed soda pop? I've never heard of that because I've heard of the travel fair aggregator website. It has floating balls in it. I've heard of Fushigi. That's a fake toy thing from like days past. Oh, they sold the trademark? Okay. I mean, I've only heard the website, which I was like, I remember seeing Orbitz on a ghost hunting TV show from like forever ago. And so when he said that, I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Drink? That's a website for airfare. Yeah, I've never heard of these. It was a short-lived, non-carbonated fruit beverage drink produced by the Clearly Food Beverage Company of Canada. Oh, that's why. That's why I never heard of it. It's Canadian and it didn't even last that long. Dr. Pepper Diet. I may have had this once. It's forgettable. Classic Dr. Pepper. I think I prefer Dr. Pepper over Pepsi. Definitely over Coca-Cola. Grape Fanta. Never had it. Orange Fanta. Classic. There was a few sodas they tried marketing with floating balls in it around 2000. Were the floating balls edible or just for flavoring? Or just for aesthetic purposes? Orbitz was sold statewide or stateside. They also had one called Balls. I'm surprised Balls didn't take off like a rocket. The balls are cancer? That's probably true. I've never had this Fanta. The only Fanta I've had is the orange. They were kind of gross. Makes sense why they were discontinued. Strawberry Fanta, never had it. Faygo. Never heard of this. Fresca, I've seen this before in stores, but it looks like just some weird thing. Never had it. Mellow Yellow. Ow. Never heard of it. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Never had this. Mountain Dew Code Red. Man, dude, I had so many of these. Back when I first started streaming, and I think I first got started into variety speedrunning. COVID hit. My college dorm. College shut down. I think it was for spring break. Yeah, I think it's just spring break. I was in my dorm, in my room, starting off variety speedrunning. I ordered a small Papa John's pizza and a Code Red Mountain Dew almost every single day for like weeks. Because I wasn't going to go outside and do stuff with, there's COVID out there. And I was streaming like 10 hours a day back then. I had these every single day for so many days. They were pretty good. Oh yeah, speaking of Taco Bell, I want to order some. Okay. Diet Mountain Dew, never had it. Mountain Dew Ice, never heard of that. Mountain Dew, I've never had this, never had that. Mountain Dew, way too sugary. Christ. Never had that, never had that. Mug, actually, hold on. Mug root beer is a stain on what root beer is supposed to be. This is the worst root beer brand ever made. Put into the camps, gas it up, get the fuck out of here. Pardon my language. 1893, never heard of this. Some Pepsi thing. Caffeine-free Pepsi. My parents let me drink any soda but not Mountain Dew. I mean, it's good because Mountain Dew, I think Mountain Dew is the most sugar-based soda out there. There's so much sugar in it. And since you can't really escape, almost, sugar-based sodas, you might as well get the more healthy option. Also, along with so many other bad things that soda does, I also heard like it kills your sperm too. Like it leaches vitamins and nutrients from your bones and also kills your semen. Like, and I stopped regular soda consumption years ago upon learning that. It's so hard to unlearn things like that, man. But I plan on having children in the future, all right? I need my sperm in working order, in tip-top shape. Never had this. Thought it was running low. No, luckily I wasn't running low. I still had... I assume my sperm is working, but back then it was still, of course, working. I had no genital problems, but I'd rather not do damage if I can to my stuff. Because I'll need it in the future. Crystal Pepsi, all I think of when I see this is crystal meth. They put literal crystal meth in this drink. You cannot convince me otherwise. You can provide me a complete data sheet of every single chemical in this drink. I will still think crystal meth is in this drink. You'll never convince me otherwise. Diet Pepsi, never had it. Pepsi Max, never had it. Pepsi. That's alright. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Never had RC before. RC was trying so best to prop itself up during the cola wars between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. They were trying so hard to like wedge in there. But man, no, they didn't make it. Bark has bite.
I haven't seen him that excited since he got his heel. Ouch! You tell him, Johnny. You tell the world.
Laney Lockwood, 23 News at 5.
Oh, cool. Laney Lockwood. I've never seen that commercial. Nice. But now I know Bark has bite. That's why it's the best soda root beer brand. All right, RC. I never had any RC. Diet Mist, never had it. Sierra Mist, I thought Sierra Mist was... There's 10 of them? Now I know. Sierra Mist, I originally thought Sierra Mist was like Sprite rebranded. Like I thought Sprite failed for some reason, so they rebranded as Sierra Mist. I think that's the case, or maybe it's something else. But yeah, it's essentially Sprite. It's like a sharp punch to the face. Oh wait, I messed this up. These ones don't put into the camps. These ones are, just never had them. Actually, you know what? Crystal Meth Pepsi, yeah, put it down in the camps. Yeah, there we go. Sierra Mist, it was forgettable. It's terrible. It's Regular Sprite, it's basic. It's terrible. Sprite Zero, never had it. Squirt. I think I had Squirt once. Once in my life. It was It was alright. It was definitely better than, I'll put C tier. It was alright, but forgettable. And I never had these variations of Squirt. Sunkiss. I may have had Sunkiss once. I kept bobbing in between Sunkiss and Fanta for my orange drink. And I think I stuck with Sunkiss. I've definitely had Sunkiss more than Fanta. Never had the grape one. The orange one, it's definitely on par at least. Sunkiss Strawberry, never had it. And Surge, never had it. Yep, there you go. Like, see, proof positive I'm not a soda person. Once you learn about it, you just can't turn your back on it. I want to have kids in the future, man. Or at least kids without debilitating health issues because my sperm has mutated. But yeah, Barks and A&W, they know how to do root beer. Root beer is the best soda type. Any other opinion about that is wrong because you're stupid. The cream soda and like vanilla stuff, it's decent. The normal brands they're right. So many sodas I've never had. Variations of 7-Up and Crush and Diet Right and Pepsi. I've never heard of the Surge. The Surge, I'm guessing, is like some kind of energy drink type thing. Never touch energy drinks. You thought soda was bad? Energy drinks, they do damage. They do damage to like your liver, your kidney, your brain, your lungs, your appendix, your rectum. It does damage to all of it. And of course, mug root beer is the worst type. Put into the camps, just get rid of it entirely. And Crystal Meth Pepsi is Crystal Meth. Yep, that's the soda tier list. It's pretty good.